Alright. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2, I suppose, of whatever this is. Me narrating my Magic the Gathering arena matches. Just hanging out in my room here, getting the match going. I know in the first video, the music and everything from the game, nice. I got 3 lands this time. Haven't really played a whole lot since since episode 1. I'm gonna play this thing, red, green, white. Just see right away. 2 mana and a green, 2 mana and a white, and 3 colorless. So the green, white, I'll have one of each color I need to play those cards. Yeah, turn all the audio down in the game. Kind of talking quiet because it's like 4 in the morning right now, but turn the audio down in the game, so hopefully we'll be able to hear my voice better. I know in the last game, probably I'm going to put Galley Readers. Might have been frustrating trying to hear my voice through the audio of the game. We'll see how this works this time. Might end up turning it off altogether, but I just turned it down really low. I think it'll be some good audio. We'll see how it turns out. So only got one choice for land. All his mana's tapped. Man, take a look at these creatures. Just get rid of that. Being that all his mana's tapped. Oh shoot, I think I'm out. Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to play this card right here. I'm not gonna attack, but yeah, I need to make sure to pay attention to my lands. Sometimes I kind of forget do not play with a 5-colored deck. It's my favorite type of deck to play with. This one next time. And earlier in the game, I usually like to have counters. Plus, I'm doing pretty good with life. I'm about to get some. I got an option too. So. And no attacks. Fresh off to a good start this time. Kind of lucky. I got the 3 lands. I should play my lands in the right order. Making sure I read his cards and pay attention. And then, yeah, that's another reason why. I think when I add the card to his deck, one thing I did with this 5-color deck is I started adding cards just for the sake of being able to gain life. And that was his intention, so I can gain the 2 life every time a creature comes into play. I'm just gonna throw him back out there. And I want to wait on him because you could pay additional mana and get counters for actually all your creatures, so that'll benefit me. Can't kill anyone. Actually, I'm gonna wait. Tap another target creature. I think I could kind of see what his deck is going to be doing, which is mostly frustrating me. I'll go ahead. Oh, you know what? Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up already. I could have tapped him. Oh, wait, you got yeah, I could have tapped him, made that land a 3/3, and then attacked with that and the Circuit Mender, and got, probably 2 damage on him. And being that he doesn't have any red, unless he pulls some magic, that's the name of the game. wouldn't see him being able to attack me the next turn. I should have did that. So I wouldn't have had to worry about with defenders. But 2, 4, 6. I'm not really sure what I want to play yet. I got 1 white. I can really like pay it. Like, I'm just gonna do this. I could do I'll go ahead and do this. That's another thing is I'm gonna go ahead and start with this. Actually, that was stupid. I shouldn't have did that. Yeah. One thing I noticed, which this is only my second video, I'll probably get better at it, narrating and explaining stuff, because that's kind of the point of this, is kind of worked out for me, so I wanted to draw a card anyway. I'm going to say it's a throwaway card, but it's a card where I try to, once if I can get it onto the battlefield, usually people don't want to counter that spell because it's, a 2/3 artifact creature, although I have had it countered usually when I was down to, let's say, just a few life, people would counter it so I couldn't gain my 2 life, or if they saw I had very few cards. But whether it gets destroyed, if you could get it onto the battlefield, especially I've had some people which they might have thought it was a good move, could have been a good move, but they, he did with my Gallagreators, return it to my hand, which actually is like, okay, thanks, buddy. Now I could use it twice. I can get my 2 life, draw my card, and then go use it kind of as like a throwaway defender card, and yeah, so I don't care if it gets, with the Gallagreators, I'm not really going to use it as a defender unless it's against a 1/1 and, all their mana's tapped to make sure that there's not going to be some way they can, put +1/+1 on target creature in the middle of the attack phase. So I want to see what this battle does. I really don't want him to get it, but I can also kill it too. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna do that. Make him sacrifice it. But trying to figure out what I was saying. So yeah, I know I was talking about my circuit mender. Oh yeah, I don't care if I block it, and it dies. That's what it's there for, is to get it on the battlefield, get your 2 life, block ideally a big creature. Sometimes I could save it and kill some 1/1 like tokens or whatever, but or anything. I mean, you could kill a 2/2 with it and it will still survive. But I'm not going to be cautious with this one. Like I want it to die eventually, is kind of what I'm saying. Get red, white, black. I think I want to do this. Actually, let's do this. Did I have a second? Yeah, let's put it get some counters on. I guess this one. I don't really know what I want to do. Oh, I can still play this one too. Yeah, get that circuit mender destroyed, draw my card. So it kind of buys you an extra turn and gives you 2 life, because some people might say, well, why would you have that card in your deck when you could just have the card that you actually need? You draw the card you actually needed instead of drawing that card and just putting you back. So that's why I really like lifelink, because you see now I'm at 36 life, and being my deck is 5 colors and it's kind of slow. It's supposed to be a little. I do need to adjust it. It's supposed to be slow, more convenient. So that kind of sucks. He destroyed my 2. Let's call them achievements, enchantments, or my enchantment and artifacts. Especially that Sunbridge statue is really good. Well, I'm not worried about it now because I'm gonna have 1 damage counter on it. I got this 1 play. Okay, so I could use land, but I have 6 lands, and then I could tap that and get 7, which is kind of all I need. I do need 1 land, but then see that happens from the anyway. I think I'm gonna get white. Yeah, because I might really some cards that require 2 white mana that could get me out of some real sticky situations. I also don't have 2 greens. I need 2 greens eventually, but the Plaza Heroes will cover that because the one I need 2 greens for is a legendary creature. And then again, I have this one, but there's always a chance it can get destroyed, and also there's the chance that my non-basic lands can get destroyed too by certain spells. So I'm not gonna attack. So you could kill my creatures. Yeah, that's great. I'm up to 39 life. Yeah, so I added lifelink into this deck. Even like this one, it is nice to be able to do those valor counters. Sometimes wait for it, but even worst case scenario, pay 2 mana, 1 white, and it was a 3/1 originally. You can get 3 lifelink and block really a big creature. So it kind of buys you an extra turn while you're and, you know, again, some people might say, well, why don't you just draw the card you want? Because sometimes it requires more mana, or it might require a little more setup in the game. I think I'm just gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and kill this thing. And he could decide which creature he wants to kill, because he will only get away with killing 1 of them. So another thing that I could do with the Galligators is get the treasure tokens. So if I'm in a situation where I don't have the lands I need, or, you know, I had this creature that provided with me when I was thinking the artifact I had earlier provided me with mana instead. I'm just going to keep getting life. This is a great and he can't. I'm gonna risk it. Actually, no, because so yeah, I'm just gonna do the 1 attacker. Play it a little safer. My lifelink. Now he's down to 13. I'm way up to 47. I mean, even with these cards, I mean, this is a great card. That's kind of a big card. On the 6 mana. It has trample and is 7/6. It's 8/7 now because of the valor counters. How did this get another +1/+1 counter on it? I don't remember. I don't remember if it was a spell he had. Did I pay twice? I don't remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could use another land, kind of, but also kind of not. I think I'm about to go. But I just want to see when that happens. So, like I said in the last video, you can't count your victories too early, so you still got to play it safe. Try to make the best moves you can. Oh, that's great. Just see how it goes. So no attacks. Yeah, I kind of also have many methods to win this game. I see a lot of decks, and I looked up decks like on the Magic the Gathering website. They more or less have one goal, one way to win the game. Kind of where you need to get these certain groups of cards or this one big card, and pretty much it'll lead you to victory. Whereas mine, and I'm sure a lot of other people's decks, and even the ones where it seemingly is the one way to win, there are multiple ways to win with the deck. The way this deck is going right now is that one way I'm going to win is double checking. I mean, the extra +1/+1 on those creatures. Should I risk my Gallag readers? Let's ask the audience. They can't answer it. I'm just a crazy guy talking to myself in this room. Let's do it. Let's get one more. You can have your +1/+1. C5, buddy. But nah. But yeah, early on I noticed with his deck, especially with the blue and white, he would be, as you've seen, tapping my creatures. I think he only did the one return of the creatures. I think I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can just. Oh wait, that's an artifact. Artifact creatures really trips me up, but he's gonna tap it. Yeah, tapping my creatures all the time. I kind of figured that's how that was gonna go. Being with the blue and having several plans early on, more of kind of like defensive, and I'm gonna do +1/+1, so I'm gonna try to just take him. But I kind of really need that. And I can't kill that right now. I need my trumpeting Carnosaur. So I'm gonna see if I can wait. Kind of more of like a defensive, and like, to me it's just frustrating drawing out the game. I've played a lot of blue decks and blue and white, but usually like a lot of blue where it's like counter, and that's a deck where it's like it'll be like 60 cards and they really have like one or two big cards in there they need to get the whole time. This is great. Tap stone counters on this thing. Okay, so the whole game they're just playing counters and taps, return target land, draw cards. And maybe if they have a black, destroy all creatures, and keep resetting the game. If they have white, like exile the whole board, with farewell. Dang, see, yeah, now he's starting to make a comeback. Which he's been tapping my creatures, but it might have been helpful to attack him, maybe last turn or one of the other turns, which he would have taken out one of my creatures, but at the same time, would have got him down to lower life, would have been kind of pushing the issue or pressing the button, for lack of a better word. I'll go ahead and just leave him with one less defender. And he might, if he does return his creature to his hand or whatever, okay, that's one less instant. I don't know where now it's still gonna untap on my when it's my turn. But now that's one less instant that he can use against me later, so it still kind of works out for me. You could play how you want, but it's kind of an interesting sequence of events he just did. I guess the +1/+1 counters. Okay, he's building up his defenses. Okay, finally. Okay, let's see if I could do this stuff. Have I cussed this video? I'm trying to not cuss so I can reach a wider audience. So I'm gonna go all in, hoping I can win. I'm not gonna say good game. I almost did, but I like to wait until victory is secured. I think he's all tapped out as far as I could tell. In this case, he should block This guy? Because he'll... Okay, there you go. Now he'll... So, that's cool. Good game. Sometimes, we didn't greet each other. We didn't use it. I said the emojis or the emotes. The dialogue boxes the whole game. So, sometimes that might be misconstrued as rude. If at the end I'm like, oh, good game, I won. But usually I'm more polite. To greet them first and maybe open up dialogue if you're gonna talk to them. But one thing I started doing, which I was confused when I first started seeing people do this, is saying good game at the beginning. It's kind of like shaking their hand and saying, have a good game. But when I first saw someone do it, I was like, good game, we just started. What are you talking about? You think you're going to win already? Like, I was like, not really offended, but I was like, this guy is cocky. I'm just viewing the battlefield here. Kind of looked at some of it. Oh yeah, okay. I remember that card disappearing. I just didn't pay attention too much to how he did it. Which I do in my deck have a destroy target artifact, the disenchant instant, destroy target artifact, or enchantment. If I would have drawn that, I probably would have taken a look and been like, oh, which one do I want to destroy? Which at the time I probably would have destroyed one of his creatures so I could attack and win. But yeah, this is great. He's at -1, I'm at 53. And I mean, -1 is such a close... It's not like I demolished him. But I mean, that's some crazy lifelink. How that little lifelink, just little things I started putting into my deck. The creatures with lifelink, the lightning helix instant, which usually I try to do it on the player. I think I mentioned earlier I played it because all his mana was tapped. I've had experiences where I think, oh, I see, let me destroy this creature, and then sometimes I'm even thinking, no, maybe I should just target the player, because they end up returning target creature to hand, put hexproof on their creature, what have you, and then not only is their creature safe from the 3 damage, but you also don't get that 3 life. So it's really screwed me over when I really needed that 3 life. I had really low life. And, I mean, at the point I was in a stuck situation where I was probably going to lose the game anyway. But anyway, something I try to look out for. If all their mana is tapped, and I noticed he could still do stuff with his enchantments. Tap his enchantments to do stuff, so you got to look out for those sort of things. But if you could safely take out a creature and still get that 3 life, then that's good too. And then sometimes you do have to risk it. The Circuit Mender gaining 2 life. Jix's command, you could put lifelink on a creature for that turn, so as long as you attack with it, you can get that lifelink. I ended up putting it on a creature that I had lifelink. Oh, that's where that other counter came from. I remember now. Okay. It helped me out because I already had lifelink, so I could use it every turn and get that extra two life every turn, and take him down 2 life. This one adds mana. The Candy Trail, adding 3 life. No, this one takes away life. I had plenty of life anyway to allow me to keep drawing cards, and I have, well, I guess only the 1 card, Shield Red, the Apocalypse. I think I misnamed that card in the last video. I think it's just Shield Red, but Shield Red, the Apocalypse. You gain 2 life every time you draw a card. So this one, if I had that with Shield Red, the Apocalypse, get more cards in my hand and gain life. This one, it's in the last video, gain 3 life. So I think that's all I want to explain for this video. Didn't really intend to I have all that explanation at the end there, viewing the battlefield, but thanks for joining me on my expedition of Magic the Gathering, leading me to a victory, earning my daily rewards, my daily goals, and weekly wins. And my first daily win, the week just reset. Today's Monday, so yesterday, 2 weekly wins. All right. Well, toodaloo.